Before we go on to discuss advanced materials, I'd like to use what we've learned to apply surfaces to the table, the legs, the floor, and the walls of this simple scene. To do so, go to your material editor and fill in these slots with the materials that you're going to use for your scene. Let's go to the first slot, click on Get Material, scroll all the way down, and select Wood Checker. Double-click it. Next, go to the next slot, click Get Material, and then use Wood Old. We'll use that for the legs of the table. Click on the next slot, click on Get Material, and we'll use Wood Burl for the top of the table. Double-click, and it places it in that slot. Click on the next material slot, click Get Material, and scroll all the way up to the top of the list, and click on Brick Red. We'll use this for the walls. You can just double-click to place it in the next slot. Now you can close your material map browser, and we can go to our scene and start selecting objects. I'm just going to temporarily close the material editor and move my scene around and zoom out a little bit so we can select objects and see what we're doing. Go back to your material editor, click on the Select from List or by Name, and select the cylinders, which are the legs. Click Select, and now apply the Wood Old to that selection by clicking on the Assign Material to Selection button. Now go to the Select by Name button and select the floor, which is box 0. Click Select. Click on the Wood Checker surface and apply that material to the selection, the floor. Now select the tabletop. You can do this just by clicking on the tabletop. Click on the Wood Burl and apply it to the selection, the tabletop. Finally, click on Select by Name and select the 3 walls and apply the Brick Red surface by clicking on the Assign to Selected button. Now we can close our material editor, click on our camera view, go to the Render menu and select Render, and click Render. Using the material editor is really quite easy. You can apply surfaces and map surfaces to your objects to add realism to your scene. At first, the material editor can seem a little bit intimidating, but once you get to understand the interface, it's really quite simple.